It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Mark, at this time of the season, some surprise contenders for sure starting to emerge.
And, you know, for those teams, this is when the real work begins. You can fly under the radar for a little while, but now your opponents know not to take you lightly, and that you have to prove.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Red. The three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
That lefty stroke of him, Reds, man, it might be, well, it is one of the best in the league.
The three. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Red. There's the three. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. From deep three-point land. Baltimore with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Baltimore shooting their first free throws of this one. First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes, bounce pass. Pass to Ilgauskas. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Tries again. He lays it in.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Here's Cousins. Can't connect from short range. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
Hey, when you go in there, you better finish strong, and he did.
Here's Red. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Holiday looking over the floor. Williams has a screen for Red. Back to Holiday from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Nice dish from Red that time. The sweet shooting lefty, showing you he's got more than just shooting in his package.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's the pick. Let's go. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Cleveland. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's Baltimore. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And you know, for Baltimore, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Now, here's Cousins. Last game he had 12. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Zydrunas Ilgauskas. At the top of the key, Cousins. And he lobs it up toward the rim, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by Baltimore. Shoots the three. Cleveland gets it back. Back to Barnes. Second shot opportunity. That shot no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside Holiday. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Barnes outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Redd. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Redd. To the middle. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Cousins, the pass to Holiday.
Number 9, first personal foul, second team foul.
Pick by Williams. Holiday dishes to Redd. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
For Baltimore, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And this is their first time matched up this year with Baltimore.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Pass to Welsh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Lets it go with the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Head kicks to Holiday. It's good. Holiday's got 7 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Over to the left wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They set the pick for the 3. Baltimore with the rebound. Baltimore on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Cousins. 8 feet away. Welsh with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Now E. Scoreless thus far. Over Williams. A nice shot by E.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Williams. Red outside. Rebounded by E.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's the screen from 17 feet out. Almost, but it rolls out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Cousins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot by Yee, no good. Baltimore has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the left wing. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Baltimore on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Holiday, the pass to Red. Back to Holiday. Launches a three. Welsh with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's E. 9 points last game out. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
Showing he can bury the long-range missile. I like when he takes these with confidence.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Baltimore. Pass to Red from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And Baltimore leads by 7.
For the long ball of Michael Redd, the sweet shooting lefty, continuing to light it up from here.
Out to the wing. Fires the three. Baltimore with the rebound. Holiday with it. He has 7. Clock at 6. Launches it. Rebounded by E. The Cavaliers trail by 7. From outside the arc. No good. Shot missing. Baltimore shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now here is Holiday. Jacks up a three. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 9-point Baltimore lead.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Baltimore.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Baltimore leading by 6. Pass to Smith. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Daniels. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
And talk about aggressive. He did not hesitate for a second off the catch.
1:09 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Welsh. Cleveland moving the ball around. He kicks to Gibson. For 3. Good on the triple. 18 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here is Daniels. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Welsh has got 4 rebounds in this game. From past the arc, another 3 for Cleveland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
To the left side wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Baltimore leads by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Clark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness. The ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copy